I'm disturbed. Last night were the Academy Awards. I wasn't watching them, but I was still told about something that happened.
Good to see you.
He's a nice guy.
How your mama know? Mr. Nice Guy, relationship advice guy.
Yep. So first of all, before I get into all this stuff, I want to commend the professionalism of Chris Rock. Because after taking a slap like that, being embarrassed in front of the whole world essentially, he didn't overreact. He didn't swing back, he didn't cuss him out or anything. He just said it's a joke. He just went on with the show. For those who don't know what happened,
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay.
apparently Jada Pinkett Smith is suffering from a disorder where you lose your hair. It's unfortunate. Chris Rock made a joke. He may or may not have known about this disorder that Jada Pinkett Smith has. Either way, Will Smith decided to...
Sometimes y'all mistake nice for soft, so before I go off, I just...
It was awkward. So to say this was an overreaction, of course, there is no defending this. And that's one thing I want to say, I want to state very clearly, there is no defending this. Now again, I wasn't watching the Academy Awards last night, I heard it in the other room, but still, this is national at this point. Will Smith is a public figure, someone who a lot of people look up to, including myself. I like Will Smith a lot, but to see an overreaction on this level, it's disappointing. I don't want to say that Will Smith before came off as corny, but he came off as a guy who pushed positive thinking, who pushed work ethic, and was genuinely charming. And for something like this to happen, I understand that people are human, and we've all had our moments of freaking out, lashing out at people, but this was legit assault for the whole world to witness. And the reason I opened up this discussion by saying that I was disturbed is because of what happened later.
And the Oscar goes to...
Will Smith!
Will Smith is applauded by the whole Academy, and he goes up there and he justifies what happened.
Richard Williams was a fierce defender of his family.
I didn't see King Richard, so I'm not able to assess whether he deserved the Oscar or not. But it's so weird that like 15 minutes before, this dude is up there smacking a presenter. He's yelling at the top of his lungs. There's an uncensored version out there. And he goes up there and he starts to tear up. He's probably in shock because of what he just did. The storm that's about to hit him. And he's applauded. It's very, very bizarre. Do I think he should have been disqualified for his category because of what he had just done? No. It's just weird how he wasn't really held accountable. Where was security? I understand that people might have thought this was a joke, but when he starts screaming at the top of his lungs right after assaulting a presenter, shouldn't something be investigated at least? Sure, in his acceptance speech, he did apologize to the Academy. You don't call yourself an ambassador of love right after assaulting someone on a stage for the whole world to watch. I've heard that since this incident happened, Chris Rock and Will Smith have made amends, but man, I'm gonna apologize to everybody involved except the guy I smacked. Now again, my point in doing this video is not to cancel Will Smith. I don't think you actually can cancel Will Smith. Like Dave Chappelle, he is such a big and high figure in the entertainment industry. How are you going to cancel him? I don't think this behavior should be rewarded. I don't think it should be commended. I think it should be criticized. Rightfully so. And I think that's happening a lot online. Right after I went to his Instagram page and I saw all these comments. Again, I'm not in favor of cancel culture in its extremist forms. But if you're not going to be held accountable in the moment when this stuff happens, you got to be held accountable some way. And the Academy Awards has had a history of things like this happening. Not assault maybe, but hypocrisy. I could do a whole discussion, a whole video about the hypocrisy of the Academy Awards, which is why I don't hold as much stock as other people in them. But this for sure, for me at least, cemented why it doesn't matter as much to me as other people. Because if you're big enough, you can go up, smack someone, still get your award, and be applauded for it. Again, I'm not trying to cancel Will Smith. I hope he's okay. I hope Jada's okay. I hope especially Chris Rock is okay. It's just fun to notice things like this because it's just bizarre. And I want to clear one thing up real quick. Will Smith was not in the right. Nothing justifies this. I know a lot of people online, maybe some people watching now, will go on defending Will Smith. And maybe you might understand where he's coming from. But his actions, the execution, the near execution of Chris Rock, you would not be down for that if you were in Rock's shoes. You'd either step back or slap back. I'm curious what Will Smith is going to say about this, if he's going to say anything about it. I hope this isn't like another Ezra Miller situation where he's caught on camera and nothing is said about it ever again. Weird. That was an entanglement. Guys, what did you think of that moment from last night? Let us know. Are you a defender of Will Smith? Do you think Big Willie's actions were right? How would you feel if you were slapped by Will Smith? Tell me in the comments. And like and subscribe and all that stuff.